What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness, and we're playing as Bulgaria. Last episode we picked up, or I should say the last couple episodes, we picked up this Egyptian territory here near the Suez Canal, and so what I just noticed is we have our truce expiring with Egypt in about a year, December of 1848. Let's go ahead and unpause it here. And so right now what we're doing is trying to build up a couple of things. So population-wise, I need to increase my clergymen. So I've got my national focus sitting on clergymen. And so that's only at 1.4% of my total population, my total workforce. I need that to be closer to 2% before I'm really willing to switch over my national focus over to soldiers, which will help grow my military. We lost a lot of men out in the desert in the Egyptian conquests earlier. There was also a crisis between Austria and Russia that just fell through. I wonder who got the better end of that deal. Okay, liberals are losing support. I continue to head towards reactionary and conservative. So yeah, here's my research points here, 6.7-ish. So I need that to continue to increase because what we're researching right now is idealism. That's going to give me a 50% bonus on that mother trucker. So we'll get a little bit better of a research rate once that finishes up. From there, it might make sense to start actually going with the experimental railroad, as now we're making money and I want to sort of build out my industry eventually. Now, since we're a conservative government, what that means is I also have to try and encourage capitalists to come to my nation. You can see right now there are literally 0 capitalists in my nation. What the hell? Once they arrive, they're going to help me put up projects to sort of increase my industry. Oh. Our independence is gradually being undercut and more becoming something that only exists on paper, as several foreign great powers vie for control over our political institutions. Recently, tensions have erupted over their rights to conduct criminal investigations on Bulgarian territory. The great powers will have to either assert themselves or lose influence. So good news there. United Kingdom gets tensions in a Bulgaria event. USA gets it. Russian Empire gets it. And Belgium actually gets it as well. If we look at our production tab, right now we're only really producing wool, cotton, a lot of timber. That's good for building railroads and such. Some fabric, lumber. Dred Scott versus Sanford in the United States. Cool. And paper. We're actually making a lot of paper. Research points plus 50%. It's a nice boost for me. I can also get a potential max national focus by going with ideological thought here. That would help me. But that's just max national focus. I don't know if we would actually get another national focus or not. I'm not really producing a lot of coal or anything like that. Railroad would be nice, even though I don't really have the money to build railroad stuff. Okay. Let's go in the military staff system next, since I don't even have that level 1 research done yet. And that's going to give me plus 5 army organization. Army supply consumption plus 10%. So that's going to suck. It's actually going to hurt my economy, but it is going to help my troops organization, which apparently is pretty needed at this point. Let's see. I'm not paying out any industrial subsidies yet, but I am paying a lot for my military supply. Overseas maintenance. Military costs 40 almost. Whoops. Land units. Okay. Yeah, see, that's sort of fluctuating all over the board, and I think it's because I don't have any canned food for or ammunition for my soldiers. So those are going to be the 2 first factories that I produce, is canned food and ammunition. And you can see my money, we were at about 13K when we started the episode. That's actually dwindled down now to 11.5K, so I continue to have some economic struggles. I guess I could decrease my education spending a little bit. I hate to do that because I'm at less than 10% literacy. But it might be necessary. I just bumped it down a little bit. Yeah, you can see it's still going negative there. My taxes are all... Oh, I know what we're going to do. We need to research the stock exchange. It helps my tax efficiency. And ad hoc money bill printing, freedom of trade, diplomatic influence plus 10%. Farming output, activate luxury clothes. Oh, we have so much to research. After a military staff system, let's jump over to commerce and try to fix the money problem first. We're not going to ever be able to build up an industry if we're not making good money. The capitalists can come in, but you can see again, literally 0 in my nation. So we do have a nation of 1.14 million people. I mean, that's not a small population by any means. It's like a technological, we're like experiencing a technological shortfall right now. And you can see my world ranking up here in the top corner. We were number like 26 in the world when we started the campaign, or excuse me, when we started the episode. Now we're down to 30th in the world. But we continue to get new immigrants. Gain a casus belli on Venezuela. No, thank you. Clergymen now only up to 1.5% of my total population. So that could potentially take a while to increase. Okay, just got a prestige bump there, which boosted me 1 rank in the world rankings, up to 29. Diplomatic tension has caused an international crisis in West Macedonia. Okay. Pause. Army's organization, +5. Crisis in West Macedonia. Failed to enlist any interest. Great. So, no crisis going on right now. You do have Germany going after Netherlands, really. They want to acquire a state from them. American liberation of Nevada. So you've got USA fighting up against Mexico there. I wonder what... it's interesting, Germany going up against Netherlands this early in the campaign, especially. I like that, though, because I like to see weird stuff. I like to see weird stuff a lot. Stock exchange, we're going to go ahead and research that next. So that could take a little while. And I continue to sort of dwindle on my cash balance over time. I could try to lower military spending a little bit, since it's not really helping me, apparently. Defense spending goes towards paying your soldiers and officers. So if I give them a little bit of a decrease in pay, that's going to help out a little bit. Still paying out a tremendous amount of cash to my stockpile. Okay, now I'm sort of starting to see green again up here. Okay, good. That's kind of nuts. But again, I still continue to gain lots of new population. Where are they all going? It's mostly farmers and laborers. So an uneducated populace. Clergymen at 1.5% still. Soldiers pretty low on the totem pole. Religion. Oh, it's about half and half between Muslim and Eastern Orthodox. Nationality, mostly Bulgarian. And I can guarantee you that religious difference is coming into play. Do I have a religious map mode? I think so. Okay, nice. I'll take some shared prestige for sure. National focus map mode. Yeah. Population density. It would be really nice to pick up Cairo here. Over 250,000 people live there. Nationality. Interesting. Sphere of influence. Oh, I see. Okay. You've got the Ottoman Empire now that's jumped into the Russian sphere, which I do not like. And the reason I don't like that is because we need to increase relations, is one thing. But the reason I don't like that is because that's going to potentially prevent me from expanding down into Constantinople. Yeah, Greece over here. Can't do anything. They're too weak. I'm going to boost up the speed just a little bit. Oh, and North German Empire, or North German Federation now at war with Netherlands, UK, and Luxembourg. And they just, like, steamrolled the Netherlands right there. Egypt asking for military access. No thanks. Ottoman Empire has invaded Egypt. I think they're going to try to go after Syria here, which has Damascus, which is one of the most populous cities there. In the Middle East, it is 88,000. What about Jerusalem? Only 18,000 people? Huh. Yeah, Cairo and Alexandria is where it's at over here. Cairo, let's see. Where is Cairo? Oh, right here. Okay. Yeah. Damn. That is under, is that under my control? It is. How many people live here? Oh, 120,000 people. That was a good pickup. Good job, Billy Bob. You can see the Ottomans have a pretty strong force, though, at 29,000 standing down there. Meanwhile, my troops are shittily supplied because I'm not making enough money right now. It's okay. Stock exchange is on the way. We'll get the ad hoc money bill printing next. We need to keep an eye out for when empiricism becomes available, 1860. So not for another 10 years, it looks like. But I do continue to get prestige points. So that's good. Wallachia, no thank you, sir. Serbia now under the Russian sphere of influence as well. How about me? Is anyone trying to sphere me? Oh, the Belgians. The Belgians are going hard after me. Who are they allied with? No one. Allied with absolutely no one. Okay, and yeah. So Ottoman Empire has pieced out. While we were looking around, and they got this little chunk here. So it might make sense for me to go ahead and try to invade up here into what is modern-day Israel. Try to cut them off from expansion further south. At least from a land standpoint, from a land bridge standpoint. Hedjaz here. We could definitely try to conquer them. Allied with Yemen. Okay. Gain 5 militancy? No way. Gain 3 militancy and 2 consciousness. We picked that one. That's a much safer option. Oh, Austria has decided to join the crisis on the Russian side. What is going on? Oh, okay. Interesting. France accepted the crisis offer from Russian Empire. Humiliate France. So that's interesting. Humiliating France, Russia. Russia might be having a really good campaign this go around. All poor strata in Bulgaria lose 50 militancy. Yeah, I don't have much of a middle class, so we'll put the anger on the middle class there. Go to the ad hoc money bill printing next. Tax efficiency plus 1%. Even though I just got like a 50% bonus there, so I'm seeing all green now from a money. Just as I say that, it goes red. That's annoying, for sure. I'm not also seeing any available troops. Is my soldier population? Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing. Oh, it is hovering at 15,050 there. I guess it is rising, but very, very slowly. You can see it now. 15,078. Trying to get up to that 15,080 mark. Chemotherapy. Army attrition minus 5%. Very good. Okay, now you can see my money starting to really bring in a profit. What am I spending so much damn money on units for? Ammunition, canned food, small arms. Clipper convoys. Yeah. So my Navy is actually costing me a lot. Dismantle you. How about now? Yeah, that cut my expense in half. I got rid of those 2 frigates for the time being. I do think I want to keep my transport Navy, though. Excuse me. Especially since I have troops down here in Egypt trying to protect my territory. Tax efficiency just went up again. Yeah, that sounds good to me. The research rate is all the way up above 9 now, which is good. Go back to the population. Clergymen up to 1.6% of the population. It's also how I'm educating people right now as well. Yeah. Education spending 42%, so I'm putting something into that, but not a ton. I'm going to boost up my military spending even further there, just to try to encourage guys to join me in the army. I need you. I need you really bad. Because that is slow moving. Trying to get that manpower back into the army there. So everyone's starting to look like they're being dominated by Russia. Oh. Well, how about that, guys? The time has finally come. We are in a sphere of influence. Who is it? Belgium. Blah. Not super stoked about that, to be honest. So Belgium is also friendly with Austria, France, UK. Tax efficiency up. Construction of Hussar. Austria, what's up, bro? Form an alliance with me. And they won't because I'm in another sphere. We might as well keep trying to impress them, though. That's what I'm thinking. Especially if I'm just going to sit here and build up diplomatic points now. Belgium, my relations are only really 20 there. And I don't really care to increase relations with them very much. I don't think I do. I'm protected by the Belgians. Gain 171 research points. That'd be helpful. Let's take that. My rebellion risk is at 2.2 there. So again, guys, we should go back to war with Egypt. However, I've got a manpower shortage, which is pretty frustrating. And I'm trying to make it so I can get money first. That'll help me industrially and stuff like that. And then once I get money, I can continue investing in education and stuff like that. We've got to boost our research. We've got to get that going. Oh, crisis, guys. What's going on? Austria is backing Greece in taking territory back from the Ottomans. Of course, Russia and now Germany is backing Russia into that. Increase relations yet again with you guys and Austria too. I'm going to go to you guys as well. Say, hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Billy Bob. Okay. Ad hoc money bill printing is about to finish up. Army-wise, we are still very behind the times. Very behind the times. Curaçaos. Okay, so cavalry is now becoming available to me for purchase and for construction. Freedom of trade, let's get that diplomatic influence up. We're going to go with that one next. It's also going to give me mining output plus 10%, farming output plus 10%. That'll be good because I am right now a farming nation primarily. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and or comment if you've enjoyed this content. And we'll catch you next time when we try to go to war once I get some freaking manpower in my country. Let me know if you have any suggestions. We'll see you next time.